Well, good morning and welcome to Be Active this morning. It's a very, very windy morning today, isn't it? So I hope you've all survived the night and managed to get some sleep through all of that horrendous wind that we had through the night. So hopefully you're feeling refreshed and wanting to do some exercise with us this morning. So let's get started. So as always, we're just going to tell you about where this program of exercise is coming from. So it's been developed for us through fitness specialists at Nuffield Health. Basically on the back of people having to spend a bit more time at home than they normally would, finding it harder to perhaps stay active over the past year or so, and it being important to try and find ways to combat that. So these short exercises have been developed for you to help with that. And they're suitable for everybody, all abilities, because it's recommended that actually we try and do 2 different types of physical activities a week to try and stay healthy, to improve our health, and that's our mental health as well as our physical health. It's also a aerobic exercise, so this will help to strengthen and build muscles to maintain your balance and stability. So hopefully you'll be able to get stronger and won't have so many incidents of falls and trips that perhaps you might have done had you not done these sorts of exercise and built up that muscle strength. So it's really, really important that you remember to only do what you can do. You know your body, start off slowly, push yourself a little bit, but don't do anything that doesn't feel comfortable. Trust your instincts about what your own limits are. And obviously stop if you're feeling any pain at any time or lightheaded. Make sure you rest if you need to and stay hydrated. So have your glass of water with you. After the exercises, it is normal to have a little bit of soreness in your muscles and joints, especially if we haven't done a lot of movement and a lot of exercise as well. So don't be surprised if that is the case. That's perfectly normal. But the main thing is enjoy it. So big smiles all the way through the exercises, just to show that you're feeling those benefits and those endorphins, as well as we're smiling through the exercise. Will make those benefits to our mental health even more impactful. So let's enjoy it. So this week we are looking at wall snow angels, and I love that name, wall snow angels. And these are going to improve your mobility, your posture, and strengthen the upper body. As you can see, we're just using basically our arm muscles as we lift up above our head against the wall and then lowering ourselves back down again. So there is going to be out of our chairs for this one. So hopefully we can find a spot against the wall so that we can stand up with our upper back, our head, our bum and our heels against that wall. I'm going to start with our hands out to the side, palms facing outwards. Then still keeping the contact with that wall behind you, a bit of stability there, slowly just raising our hands above your head and stretching them as wide and as high as possible. And then slowly returning those back down to that starting position. We'd like to repeat that and hopefully to aim to do that about 5 to 10 times. So obviously building up from that 5 to the 10 times repeat. And then doing that sort of 2 or 3 times in the session with a break in between, just to have a little bit of a drink and a rest there. So I'm going to show you a video of this exercise so you can see what we're going to be doing, and I'll talk you through it. So you can see there that I have got my back, my head, my bum, my heels all against the wall behind me for some support. My palms are facing outwards, and when I press go, we're just going to lift those arms up above the head. Okay, show that again. Above your head, and then slowly coming back down to that starting position there with my palms still facing outwards. Okay, so let's give ourselves a little bit of a shake, and we're going to do the exercise for real now in real time. So get yourselves ready, up against the wall, palms facing outwards, and we'll do a couple of these repeats. So we're all ready. Some thumbs up there, fantastic. Let's go. So just gently lifting your arms up, stretching them nice and wide above the head for a moment, and then slowly back down. Okay, so that's one repeat. Let's do two, up above our heads and back down, nice and slowly. Okay, and that's two repeats there. So if you want to have a glass of water for a little bit of a shake around a rest, and then we can do a couple more. Okay, let's do another couple of repeats. When we're ready, palms facing, standing up, making sure we've got that support from the wall behind us. And when we're ready, we'll go. Oh, excuse me, that's one on there. Let's do the repeats again. And up we go. Above our heads, still for a second. And then back down nice and slowly, keeping our backs against the wall for support. Okay, and then we go again. Nice and steady. Back down again. Okay. So as we're doing that exercise, it is going to make us, our arms, we're not used to pulling them up above our head. Maybe quite a stretch for some of us to do that. So what we could do is get to here or a bit further. Okay. However you find that is, you know your body, you know your limits. So if you can't quite reach above your head to start with, that's absolutely fine. You go as high as you can go. And then maybe the next time you push a little bit more, you push a little bit more until you are able to go all the way up above your head. But don't push yourself with this one, because it is a real stretch to actually get those arms nice and high like that. So please don't push yourself. Okay, so if you would like to watch this again, obviously, please do visit our YouTube channel, which should be coming up for you now on the screen. So all of these videos, the exercises that we've done before, are here for you. Stalk was there that we did before last week, and chair squats the week before. So if you would like to do these exercises again, please visit our YouTube channel for that. And if you would like to see more of these exercises, so if you'd like to go ahead on our the different exercises that we're showing you each week on our website here, Age UK Isle of Wight, we've got the exercises that we've done before, more snow angels today, and then we've got rotations next week, so we're going to be using some props for you. That looks interesting. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed your exercises for today, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you ever so much for coming on. Bye bye.